What's up guys, welcome to your 17th tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you guys a bunch of new tricks concerning the flex box model. However, before we do, I just want to mention that I finished styling the rest of our little template here, and I just posted all the code on the forum. So I really didn't need to talk you guys through that in another tutorial because all I did is I styled these articles the same as last time, and then like I said, all the code is on the forum if you need it, but we got some new stuff to talk about. So aside from Bucky.html, I went ahead and I started a new project called new.html, and I'm going to be using a new blank CSS file. And that was just because I didn't want to, Bucky.html was getting kind of old, so we're out with the old, in with the new. So what I did is I just got our basic template with our basic setup, meta, title, and link tag, and make sure you link your new CSS file. And once you are good to go, we're ready to get started. So the only thing that we're going to have in this is pretty much 4 div boxes. So this is just for demonstrating what I want to teach you guys. So go ahead and follow me right now. Make a section, and we're going to have one main section and 4 div boxes inside it, and just give it an ID. You can either name it like parent or mommy or something, and just go ahead and end this. And now just go ahead and put 4 simple divs in here. So div ID equal kid1, and wow, I'm just going to go ahead and type that again, embarrassing. Div ID equal kid1, and I'll just put like kid1 in here and end that div, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy this a bunch of times. So let's work with 4 kids as divs. Change all my crap, 2, 3, and 4. 4, 3, 2. Okay, so I have one main mommy section and 4 kids in there. So if we go ahead and save this and look at it in Chrome, we can see that, okay, we have 4 kids lined up one underneath each other. So we need to go ahead and change the styling immediately because that looks horrendously bad. The very first thing I want to do is in our mommy, I want to add some, I just am doing this to make it look pretty. This isn't really the tutorial at all, but I want to add a border of 2 pixels solid blue, and under this I'm gonna display WebKit box. Now the reason I'm doing this is because since we're going to be looking at some examples of the flex box model or the flexible box model, you need to make the parent box. Again, I can't stress this enough. Please do not forget it. Now also, in order to get those children tags side by side, we need to orient them horizontally. So WebKit box orient horizontal, and I believe if we save this they should be side by side. So let me go ahead and launch this baby in Chrome and check it out. Now everything is side by side. However, if we look at this, whenever we move these things around, it's going to be hard to tell what one's kid 1, kid 2, kid 3, kid 4. They all kind of look the same. They must be have a, what's it, not twins, not triplets, but what's a 4 called? I don't know. Leave me a comment and tell me. But anyways, that's what it looks like right now. And we want all distinctive kids because if not, this example is going to get really complicated. So let me just go ahead and style these really quick. So for kid 1, I'm just going to go ahead and make a border around it. 2 pixels solid red. And let's give it a background color. We'll give each one a different background. So the background for this can be green, and padding can be like 20 pixels, and might as well give it a margin of 10 pixels too. So now I'm just going to go ahead and copy this a couple times. Make sure I didn't mess anything up before I copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I change. Kid 2 can have a yellow background. Kid 3 can have, I don't know, he can be red, be a redhead. And kid 4 can have orange. I don't think we use orange so far in this tutorial series. So now let me go ahead and save this and refresh it. And now that we got that, I just want to point out this is a lot easier to see because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be changing the size of these boxes and orienting them, changing the order of them. So these boxes are a whole lot easier to see than, just that text. So now that I can talk the talk, let me go ahead and walk the walk. The very first example I want to show you guys how to do is change the order of these boxes. And that's one of the brilliant things that HTML5 and CSS3 is going to give us, the ability to change the order. So if we look at our div tags, we got kid 1, 2, 3, 4, all in the order according to our website layout, right like that. However, if we go in our main parent tag, our main mommy section, we can go ahead and add something like this. WebKit box direction, and I believe what's it called, the default of this is normal. So if we go ahead and reverse this and save it, now check this out. When I refresh, our kid 1, 2, 3, 4 goes from 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're like, okay, I just built the perfect website, but I want everything flipped backward, you can do it in one line of code instead of having to do pretty much rewrite your entire website. Oh, that's kind of a tongue twister there. So that is one trick, and now that we got the template set up exactly how we want it, got all our kids a different color, I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of new tricks in the upcoming tutorials, but for now, that one trick is the only one you get. So again, I know I'm just doing it with stupid boxes right here, but if you were to make an actual website, this would be a huge section, such as, I don't know, maybe your drop down list. This would be your main content. This would be a news on the right hand side, and this would be your ads. So these are just little examples that you can apply to a bigger concept later on. But like I said, we're going to be talking about that in the upcoming tutorials. For now, that's all you get. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, kids, don't go to college.